Hello and welcome to our newly refurbished animal centre. This new facility is still under development, but thought it would be a good idea to let you have a little peek at some of the new enclosures within the exotic centre. From the entrance of the new animal centre, we enter the exotics building, where to our right is the iguana and redfoot tortoise vivarium, a self-contained, warm, humid environment for reptiles. A waterfall and a range of plants help to set an audio and visual environment to emulate that of a tropical forest where these species can be found. Look carefully, and you may also see a standing day gecko on the walls or roof. Special pads on the toes enable these geckos to climb on any apparently flat surface. The bearded dragons are a very engaging social reptile, naturally from Australia. They bask under warm sunlight to heat their bodies ready for sparse daily activity. They are omnivorous feeders, taking a range of leaves and flowers, but showing a preference for live insects or small mammals. Bearded dragons show a number of visual communication signals, weaving their arms or changing their skin colours depending on their intention and their mood. The dwarf mongoose enclosure is home to 3 animals. The environment is warm and dry with hot spots where the mongoose love to bask. Stand back, stay quiet, and the mongoose can be observed enjoying these hot spots, feeding or digging, probably watched over by one of the males acting as a sentinel from the high point of the termite mound. The common boa enclosure is another warm and humid vivarium housing 2 South American boas. The male is about 2 meters long and weighs about 8 kilograms, each feeding on large rodents, which are offered weekly. Boas are commonly kept large snake, relatively straightforward to look after, but ones that will soon outgrow their regular vivariums. The reptile room is home to several commonly kept snakes, tarantulas, and other invertebrates. The room allows access to management and handling of regular vivarium setups. None of the animals here are dangerous, but allow the basics of environmental setup and care to be learned in a safe surrounding. Corn snakes and king snakes here are either homebred or from rescued settings. They are offered food routinely once a week. The aquatics facility holds a number of freshwater tank environments, housing fish and some amphibians. The setups incorporate self-contained filters or some filters demonstrating different modes of water maintenance. The room also houses aquatic caecilians and salamanders to more fully exhibit a broader range of biodiversity. The common marmosets represent one of the smallest but commonly kept primate species. If you look carefully, you can see them popping their heads around the corner to see what we're doing. Marmosets are very inquisitive and love to climb and run along the branches and surfaces looking for a broad range of food, including mixed soft fruits and insects. But they are actually naturally tree sap feeders, using their specialized incisors to peel bark to reach the sap. An open marmoset enclosure adjoins a series of aviary birds: peach-faced lovebirds, blue-throated conures, budgerigars, and cockatiels, then zebra finches and diamond doves. The aviaries are spacious and active with secure night shelters, allowing many ways for birds to exhibit their natural behaviours. The ferret exhibit is quite unique. It provides an opportunity for these domesticated animals to fully express a broad range of more natural behaviours in a naturalised environment. The open back side provides opportunities to see ferrets emerge from dark tunnels and forage through natural vegetation, while the front provides us with a glimpse of what it might be like to live an underground life, running through the tunnels and sleeping in submerged chambers. The new lemur enclosure, which is not yet complete, offers the lemurs open space so that they're able to move about and maintain social bonds. The raccoon enclosure holds 3 animals. Largely nocturnal, these animals can climb and forage in a naturalized wooded habitat and find enrichment foraging in water and scratching through the substrate. These animals have been rescued from private keepers who could no longer care for them. Mia, Rascal and Bonnie have settled in well together in this enclosure. The raccoon dogs are a true dog species, though with very unusual dog behaviours. They are omnivorous, enjoying a good selection of fruits, especially melon. They are active throughout the day, but more so at night when they frequently are very vocal, calling and yapping. They molt heavily in the spring, giving them a very untidy appearance for many weeks. The glasshouse is a free-flight environment for birds and tortoise species. A desert area adjoins a more heavily planted open space for grey peacock pheasant, white-cheeked terricoes and crested pigeon amongst a number of smaller species. This is a great place to sit, watch and listen and see how these species move and interact with their space. This environment provides students with an opportunity to observe a range of behaviours to support their studies and research projects.